Hello, my name is Tina Clark. A lie, a false statement made with deliberate intent to deceive, and the casualty of deception was myself. I was thinking how no matter if your lies are bigger than life or lower than dirt, there's always a reason deeper for each one. And then some questions I was asking, well, how does that lie get there? And how do I get rid of this lie? And are my lies keeping me from God's will in my life? My biggest difficulty in discovering these lies in my life is that I couldn't identify them because that's how much I believe these lies. In Empower One, when I was asked to identify them, I almost couldn't. In the moment that the assignment was due, I started to panic, thinking, "What am I going to say to these women in the group about my lies?" And that's actually when I heard this first lie. And the first lie that came to me was, "It doesn't matter what you have to say; they don't care anyway." And I realized that this was a deep-rooted lie from my childhood, and that my voice didn't matter. Nobody cared what I had to say. My opinion didn't matter. No one wanted to hear about my feelings or my opinions or what I was even thinking. No one cared. And so the first lie was, no one cares what you have to say anyway. And so as I tried to convince myself that people do care what I have to say, and I can't believe this lie anymore, the second lie came right away. And pretty much if I do say what I think or what I feel, then I'm going to embarrass myself. And in that moment, they just, as any good Christian would say, "Get behind me, Satan," and I don't want to believe these lies anymore. But I was starting to think, well, what does God's word say about me as I'm hearing these two lies? And I didn't hear anything. It was almost silent, as if it was just quiet. And I was thinking, something would come to me in scripture, but instead, God was revealing a lie after lie to me. And so I can find healing in them. And it was just one after another, bam, bam, bam. I just heard the lies that I struggled so hard to hear. And the third lie, they won't respect you. And the fourth lie, you're not ready, you're not good enough. And the fifth lie, you're too heavy and out of shape and you have such a terrible image. And then the last lie, for any of you that is on SDI, I'm a red, and so you can see why this would affect me so deeply, is you will fail. Wow, I went from no lies to a book of lies in pretty much 0.2 seconds. And so all of a sudden, how did these lies get there? Where did these lies come from? And all these lies came from wounds that needed deep healing. That's spoken over me over the years, from others, and layer by layer, God healed my heart. And as I asked earlier, I was asking, well, how are these lies keeping me from God's will of my life? How is what have I done? And I can see all these lies led to a hold in the call on God has on my life, and God has called me to leadership development and to speak strength and hope. That can only come from the Lord. My life's experiences and my testimonies, they hold true power on what the Lord has done in my life, and it can change lives. And if I believe these lies, I would never be brave enough to follow my call. Thank you.